Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, your host, Pop. Well, now, it is the last Sunday of the month, which means the theme of this month is ending. So we will no longer be seeing any more classic literature in anime style. It'll be something else for August. What it is, I don't know yet, but I will figure it out. All right, so what we'll do is we'll go through the news of the week. Then we'll check some rankings on our favorite shows, how they're doing. And then we'll do the main event. And then we'll wrap her up with a little bit of going over the shows of this season, what I'm watching, and my thoughts on those shows. But before I get to all that, I just want to say hello to you, David Glenn, popping in the chat there. Always good to see you. And D17, look at that. You're awake for one of these. Quite rare. Well, welcome. It's unusual to see at the very beginning, but I'm sure a lot of other people will filter in as we go along here. Still early in the stream. Well, let's check out this news of the week. We'll start from Monday. And let's see what's happened here. Trails in the Sky, the first chapter game remake previews agate in videos. I tried looking for Trails in the Sky for the PSP. I believe that's what it first came out on. And man, expensive. Ugh. Very expensive. Yeah, your fingers crossed that Microsoft will finally break into the Japanese gaming market. Not. Yeah, highly unlikely that we'll see them on the list. But we won't know until we get there. Hopefully they'll have a list today. My Awkward Senpai TV anime's main promo video reveals more cast, staff, opening song, and an October debut. That could be a good comedy one to watch. We'll have to wait and see. Toronto International Film Festival screens North American premiere of Mamoru Hosada's Scarlet anime film. The event takes place September 4th to 14th. Okay. I am nowhere near Toronto, so there's no way I'm going to you have a chance to see that. Oh, we have Spammer in the chat. Spammer? What was that from? Is that from Kick? No? Okay. Anyways, all good. Dragami Games partners with Nada Holdings to announce new projects in Lollipop Chainsaw franchise. Really? I've never played this game, but they figure they want to take the ball and run with it for this franchise. So I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. We'll have to wait and see. Multiple projects involving cross-industry collaborations. Huh. Yes, David, spammers, no spamming. Oh, there it is. I'm not streaming to zero. I'm actually have quite a few people watching me, so that's all right. Okay, High Dive to co-produce Petals of Reincarnation anime. Really, High Dive's getting into producing. Good for them. Hopefully it works out. We always like to have the competition. You can't just have Crunchyroll showing all the anime. You gotta have a look at High Dive as well. Daemon X Machina, Titanic Scion game reveals developer documentary video. Couple of Cuckoos Season 2 anime reveals English dubcast, July 22nd debut. That's great. Once you learn how that is. Okay. Viz co-produces anime of Hirayasumi Slice of Life manga. Okay, so Viz is into co-producing as well. Gachiakuda anime casts Ryusei Nakao as Alice. I am watching Gachiakuda right now, and this is the this is the dark drama of the season. If you're watching Gachiakuda, this kid gets he fixes stuff up because everything's disposable there. If something's just slightly off, they throw it away. So there's a lot of garbage, and this kid searches through the garbage and fixes stuff up, and he gets ridiculed for it. He gets blamed for a crime he didn't commit and gets banished to the earth, where they dump all the garbage. So yeah, it's very dark and it's very dramatic. So if you want that sort of thing, tune into Gachiakuda. First Demon Slayer Infinity Castle film earned 7.31 billion yen in the first 4 days. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. The film sold 5.16 million tickets in 4-day holiday weekend opening. People in Japan just love their Demon Slayer. That's just wild. In 4 days. Man, oh man. And that's for Monday. Moving on to Tuesday. Fate Extra Record Game delayed to spring 2026. Otsuji's My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked manga gets TV anime in 2026. Yeah, B17, $50 million. That's just crazy. The Detective Is Already Dead Season 2 anime reveals returning cast, staff, and a 2026 debut. Oh man, here we go. Spy Fam. Anime's 3rd season reveals first trailer video and new staff. Hey, Miss Mechanic and I have been waiting for this. We were all caught up on Spy Family, and finally the 3rd season is coming. This has been a really good show. If you don't know about Spy Family, or if you haven't decided to watch it, you should give it a try because very enjoyable. It's got a good mix of action, comedy, drama. It's right up there. It's one of the better shows you could watch. Pokemon Concierge stop motion animated series new episodes reveal September 4th premiere in trailer. I always do like the stop motion animation. It's a dying art form. It's a shame, they don't do a lot more of it, but I personally enjoy it. Hey, it's Nico. What's up, Nico? How you doing, man? Just going through the news of the week. Pokemon Friends puzzle game launches for the Switch and mobile devices. Pokemon Champions Battle Games trailer reveals 2026 release. Launch for the Switch, iOS, and Android. Pokemon Legends ZA games video reveal Rogue Pokemon Mega Dragonite. Ooh, where's Woopa when we need him? He'd be all over all this Pokemon stuff. Launches for the Switch and the Switch 2 on October the 16th. Permanent outdoor Pokemon attraction Pokepark Kanto opens in early 2026 in Tokyo's Yomiuri Land amusement park. Oh man, sounds like if you're a Pokemon fan, that's where you want to go. 26,000 square meters of land. Whew. Yeah, that would be fun. That'd be fun just to go in there and just see what they put all out on as far as Pokemon and all that hiding around the place. That'd be fun. Crunchyroll announces I Was Reincarnated as the 7th Prince Season 2 anime's English dubcast. Okay, that's another one that I'm watching. I'm not watching it dubbed, though. But 7th Prince is one of those shows I really enjoy. And that's it for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday. Sorry, just having a drink there. Hope everyone has their good drink of choice this morning. Mine happens to be coconut water, because I heard it had lots of good electrolytes in it. Wednesday, Dive in Wonderland anime film's long promotional video features Sekai no Owari's song. A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai anime reveals first promo video and key visual. Little Miss Vampire Can't Suck Right anime's promo video reveals theme song, more cast, October premiere. Get your minds out of the gutter. Just have milk. Good enough, B17. I love his nut water. Coconut. Mechanical Marie anime casts Yuichiro Umehara and Daishi Kajita. Aikatsu crossed with Pre-Para, the movie. Dai no Kiseki anime film previews main theme song in trailer video. One Dance hip-hop dance anime reveals first promo video, dance cast, music artist providing the songs. So there you go. If you were wondering if they ever had an anime out there that had hip-hop dancing as the genre it's going to be, there it is. I'm thinking the same kind of nuts. Coco's nut. Who's Coco? That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay. Courtney Lynn replaces Samantha Kelly as voice of Princess Peach in the Mario game franchise. Okay. I didn't have no idea they were going to do that, but that's fine as long as she can do a good job of voice acting. The Disney character. Crunchyroll adds Shin-chan, Me and the Professor game on mobile. Code Vein 2 game introduces motorcycle in new producer diary video. Music anime is not your thing? Bit cringe, to be honest. Yeah, but it's going to be about hip-hop dancing. That's all for Wednesday. Moving along to Thursday. Nada Holdings' new Lollipop Chainsaw projects include new game and an anime. Okay, they're going to get an anime out of this. Might be something worth watching, although zombies aren't my thing. So, I don't know. We'll have to see where they go with it. Arc System Works' Dear Me, I Was adventure game releases on July 31st. Releases for the Switch 2. First Demon Slayer Infinity Castle film opens at number 1. Toy-San anime film debuts at number 7. You're not able to watch much at home, only on the weekends mostly? Oh yeah. Hey, get it, watch it when you can. That's what I figure, B17. Oh man. Bandai Namco, Sony signed strategic business partnership. Sony also acquires about 2.5% of Bandai Namco shares. This could be a big thing here. Let's have a look. I want to see a little bit, because we don't want Sony owning everything here. Hey, Alex Moore, how you doing? Yeah, it's time for the news. Bandai Namco Holdings announced on Thursday has signed a strategic business alliance agreement with Sony Group Corporation aimed at strengthening engagement among anime and manga fans. Yo, what's up, Jacob? How you doing? We'll just check and see what this is. This is quite concerning. Sony has also agreed to acquire 60 million Bandai Namco shares held by existing shareholders for approximately 68 billion yen, making Sony a shareholder holding approximately 2.5% of the total current issued shares of Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco stated the alliance will focus on expanding the fan community of anime and manga intellectual properties around the world and strengthening engagement, especially in the anime field. The two companies plan to merge their strengths to create new and emotionally moving experiences for fans, thus maximizing the value of IP. Companies also intend to implement initiatives including the expansion of works and products and services based on IP developed by Bandai Namco, making use of Sony's strengths in the areas of anime production and distribution, as well as merchandising. Additionally, the companies have plans of a technical collaboration on experimental entertainment, exploring opportunities to support creators by jointly developing and operating entertainment-related technology and services, and engage in joint investments and business alliances in fan engagement areas. Can they say engagement anymore? It's all about the engagement, apparently, for these guys. Earlier in May, Sony Group Corporation and Bandai Namco Holdings jointly invested 10 billion yen, or about $68 million US, in Tokyo-based Web3 an AI company, and AI company Gaudi, to begin a strategic entertainment and technology partnership. Established in 2018, Gaudi uses blockchain and generative AI in its aim to create what it terms as fan nations, or online venues where fans can connect and express their fandom. Gaudi operates the Gaudi FanLink platform, a blockchain and NFT-focused fan platform, which includes Sony Music Group, Bandai Namco, Sanrio, Aniplex, Shueisha, Toho, and ComicSmart as its partners. It also operates the Gaudi Financial Labs company, which is focused on providing Web3-based financial services, including NFTs and cryptocurrency partnerships. Gaudi bought My Anime List site from ebook distributor Media Do Holdings in May. Okay. Yeah, investor baiting buzzwords. I don't know. I don't like the fact that Sony is buying up a lot of stuff. I don't think they should. Well, they got to be watched. Next up, Aniplex. Sony Music tease original TV anime with Music X Hero theme. Okay. Disney Twisted Wonderland anime reveals 23 more cast members. Yeah, exactly. You go, yeah, throw all the buzzwords. AI, blockchain, fan nation. A webtoon series, The Player Who Can't Level Up, gets a console PC game. Really? Okay. Hell Teacher, Jigoku Sensei Nube, an anime, cast Hiroko Kiso. Hey, what's up, Godzillionaire? How you doing, man? I am watching this Jigoku Sensei Nube. It's not bad so far. Sort of an average one where this guy exorcises demons out of people that are possessed. Hey, it's my favorite streamer, Angry Canadian. Just finished watching him play some Super Mario Galaxy 2, and he beat it. So that was a fun time. Good to see you, AC. The player who can't level up, so the opposite of solo leveling. Yes, that's exactly it. Hotel Inhumans anime cast Haruka Shirashi. The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon games trailer reveals January 15th release. Looks like it's coming out for just about everything. North American anime and manga releases. We'll just skip by those. Oh, did you guys see Gundam Wing? Endless Waltz gets new U.S. theatrical screenings because it's the 30th anniversary of Gundam Wing. These guys know that? There is on AniList, they put up that there was a special episode they put out for the 30th anniversary. Crazy. It's been that long. Hell Teacher is basically Great Teacher Onizuka, but with demons and less good. Legend of Heroes Trails games are awesome. Highly recommended. I know, Godzilla. I was telling earlier that I went and looked for the original for the PSP, and they just wanted some ungodly amount of money for it. It's like, what? I am not paying that much for Trails of Heroes or Trails in the Sky. Alex, you're happy about 30 years? Godzilla, you feel old? It's just amazing you can remember back that far. I mean, I remember 30 years ago, 1995. 30 years just since Wings, not even the OG. Yeah. And start Trails in the Sky here soon. All right, AC. Good job, man. Right on. More Gundam news. Second Gundam Hathaway film unveils new visual, confirms a 2025 opening in Japan. So there's, for our Gundam fans in Japan, I'm looking at you, AC. You might have to stop by and see it. Godzilla, you have Trails in the Sky. You need to play it. You played all the Cold Steel games. Ah, okay. Alice, you just started watching Gundam recently, so this might be cool for yeah, why not? More Gundam news. Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans Roar Hunt anime opens in theaters in Japan on October the 31st. Oh, the Hathaway update got lost in the COVID. I see. Yeah, AC's in Japan, B17. He's our resident expatriate. Cold Steel 2 for the Vita. Ah, I like my Vita. I wish I had more games for it. I've only got Hyperdimension Neptunia. But I do want to get some more games for it. And I did watch Iron-Blooded Orphans at the suggestion of Blaine from Blaine's Escape Corner, and I really liked it. As far as Gundam shows go, I thought it was good. You can't wait to watch the Iron-Blooded Orphans one, but you won't be in Japan during that time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Godzillionaire, self-proclaimed heretic. You don't like the Gundam UC storyline? I know there's the two timelines that people are there, and the UC one or whatever the other one is, and it's like, they come together and fight. You loved IBO. Yeah, it was great. Like I watched it, and yeah. B17, you never watched Gundam or any of them? Oh well, I mean, you could start out with Gundam Wing or Gundam Seed, something like that. You've got a lot to choose from. There's a lot of Gundam out there. Hey, Ars, how you doing, man? Hope things are going well for you. Okay, so we just finished up Thursday. Now it's time for Friday. Koala's Diary anime reveals teaser video on an October streaming debut. Reincarnate as a Dragon Hatchling TV anime reveals 2026 debut, staff, visual, and teaser video. Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles 2 game reveals DLC in the 4th promo video. Bad Girl anime reveals voice cast for members of ADC. You want them to re-release the Mobile Fighter G Gundam box set. Oh yeah. I'd like them to release some more box sets as well. And not to have them be so outrageously priced. I mean, come on. Where are we? Venice International Film Festival screens world premiere of Mamoru Hosoda's Scarlet anime film. Toronto International Film Festival screens international premiere for stop-motion anime film Junk World. Playing death games to put food on the table. TV anime reveals teaser video. Main cast, more staff. Is this like Hunger Games, the anime? That's what it looks like to me. That's it for Friday. Saturday, Japanese animation TV rankings. Let's go. Not surprisingly, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Hashira Training Arc. That is up there, followed by Saze-san, Detective Conan, Chibi Maruko-chan, You and Idol Precure, Doraemon, Crayon Shin-chan, Adventures of Paddington. Really? And Animated Osaru no George, or Curious George. Next up, what you've been all waiting for, video game rankings. What is number 1? Wow, Mario Kart World for the Switch 2, followed by Donkey Kong Bonanza, Tamagotchi Plaza, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, Super Mario Jamboree, Minecraft, Tamagotchi Plaza, Patapon 1 and 2, Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. At number 11, a PS5 game, Death Stranding 2. Back to the Switch with Nintendo Switch Sports, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Fantasy Life I, Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, Pokemon, Scarlet Violet, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch 2, and Kirby and the Forgotten Land Deluxe. What's 1.5 million copies times 80? It's like, what is that? Is that close to 100 million? 120 million, I think, if my math is correct. Hey, Karl, guten Morgen, mein Herr. Was ist los? Good to see you, Karl. A gazillion. Console gamers get what they deserve. I mean, this is the only PS5 game is Death Stranding. Everything else is Switch or Switch 2. And I thought for sure Donkey Kong Bonanza would be at number 1, but it wasn't. It's Mario Kart World. But this is only from the 14th to 20th, so we'll have to see what happens next week. Maybe Bonanza will take a considerable lead, but we'll have to see. How we doing on this fine Sunday? I am damn fine. It's a great day. I'm having just the best time. It's a little bit overcast outside, a little bit of rain, kind of sprinkling, so things are going good. B17's sad because Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sundays. Oh well, yeah. You should have bought some for tomorrow for today. Or you should have bought some yesterday for today. Okay, what do we got here? Udon announces Hidetaka Tenjin's Artistry of Gundam Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate Complete Works art books. I do like my art books, and I will collect them if it's from a series I really like. I do have still a bit of room left on the old bookshelf for more art books. The new DK game is great. You're loving it? All right. Sentenced to be a Hero TV anime reveals 3 more cast members. It's like Mana, you need to stock up on Saturday so you have some for the Sabbath. That's it. AC, you got it right. Crunchyroll launches Anime Nights program to screen anime monthly in US, starting with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And that's it for Saturday's news. Moving along to Sunday. Today, Aniplex and Sony reveal Cyviz, The Sound of Heroes original TV anime for October. Nana Mizuki joins the cast of Princession Orchestra anime. Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus anime's English dubcast revealed. Fate Samurai Remnant RPG gets manga adaptation. Oh, there we go. There's where we have something from a video game going to a manga. Usually it's manga to video game or anime to video game, but this way it's the other. They've gone the other direction. You guys need to cook at home rather than going and spending money on fast foods. Yeah, there you go. That's what Mrs. Mechanic does. She's a great cook. She does a good job. Medalist second season anime unveils January 2026 debut in teaser video. Zombieland Saga anime film reveals main trailer video. And that's it for the news for Sunday. They've got their top news, but other than that, you guys are all caught up. Next up, I'm going to check out the rankings here from Anime News Network. And as you can see, this is from the start of our summer season. Beef and chicken fajitas tonight, Kyle. Oh, that sounds so awesome. Like, seriously. You got some good hot sauce with that? Mm-hmm. Anyways, no episode this week for One Piece. Number 1, My Dress Up Darling. Hey, Godzillionaire. My Dress Up Darling Season 2 is at number 1. You know what you got to do. You know the assignment. Followed by Call of the Night, Dandadan, and Shirley. New panty and stocking with garter belts. The Summer Hikaru Died. Cleavites. Ruri Rocks. That's one I'm watching right now. It's nice to see that it's up here for now. City the Animation. Witch Watch. I'm liking Witch Watch. It's that double cour, so we're still getting more episodes. Kaiju number 8. Secrets of the Silent Witch, Dr. Stone. You're on episode 2, you wait for dubs like a pleb. Well, that's okay. I mean, that's what you like to do, right, Godzillionaire? You're so behind on anime. That's okay, AC. You can take your time. Good arc in Call of the Night, Alex? Okay. I haven't been watching Call of the Night. Need to watch season 2 of that. Yeah. At number 13, Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus, followed by To Be Hero X, Toilet Bound Hanaku-kun, The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4, With You in the Rain. Oh, no episode this week of Gachiakuda. No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover. See You Tomorrow at the Food Court. Reborn as a Vending Machine. There you go. Detectives these days are crazy. The Water Magician. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Dealing with Mikadono Sisters is a breeze. Sword of the Demon Hunter. You're slowly watching Macross for me. Hey! Attaboy! I hope you're enjoying it. You're watching the original. Yeah, I know it's got 36 episodes. How far have you made it along? What do we got next? Oh, at number 26, Summer Pockets. Bad Girl. Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. New Saga. Reincarnated Seventh Prince. Oh, that's disappointing that it's down here. Sakamoto Days. Hell Teacher Jigoku Nube Sensei Nube. Nukatashi. Rent a Girlfriend. I heard a lot of people really didn't like where that went. Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses. Couple of Cuckoos. Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter. Scooped up by an S-rank adventurer. Utare-kun's blank is about to collapse. Turkey, Time to Strike. Night of the Living Cat, Togen Anki, Solo Camping for 2, and Yaiba Samurai Legend. It is at the bottom. Wow. Same with Solo Camping. The sheer volume of new anime produced versus what Western studios put out animation-wise. And I know, Godzilla, I always say it's like a tsunami of anime shows, and it's just like you can miss so much. There's no way you can possibly watch everything. Carl, you hate Rent-A-Girlfriend? I haven't watched it, but I heard people were pretty disappointed with it. Because it's real life. Couple of Cuckoos is back. You might need to watch that. Yeah, Couple of Cuckoos season 2. Here's another site that has what people have been watching. And Kaiju number 8 is at number 1. One Piece is at number 2. Demon Slayer at 3. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is at number 4. Scooped Up by an S-Rank Adventurer is number 5. My Dress Up Darling season 2 is at number 6. Water Magicians at number 7. Naruto Shippuden is at number 8. Surprise! I don't understand why are people watching Naruto Shippuden? It's got me baffled. Dandadan season 2 and Lord of Mysteries is at number 10. So those are the top 10 for this website. You shower a girl that isn't interested with you and expect the world, you deserve to be lonely. Attaboy, AC. Yeah, you get friend zoned. What is there not an anime of? You can find just about any genre, B17. Alex, you're liking Fragrant? Okay. How do you watch all of these? Well, we don't watch all of them. That's why I was telling Godzilla there's just a tsunami of shows that you can't keep up. It's just amazing. All right. Next up is the main event, everybody. We're going to check out some literature, some classics of literature. And I've got 2 on the docket here for you. Let me see. Oh, yes. There we go. First up, I'm just going to get everything prepped and ready to go here. Where do you think the vacation days go? Just still watching anime? There's an anime of a group of waifus starting their own construction company. Hey, all right. FOMO will kill you with the animes. Oh, there's no anime group of waifus starting their own construction. Not yet, anyways. But what you'd have to do is watch the hockey anime with the girls that are learning how to play hockey. You saw an app the other day but did not download it? Yeah, James, you don't usually tune in for the anime stuff, but I'm glad to have you by here. Here we go. First up, this is King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table from 1981. I gotta say, this was very enjoyable to watch. We've got the intro here. And it starts out, you meet Arthur, but he's not the king. His father is. There he is there. You got little Arthur. It's his birthday. And about women hockey is greater than watching women's hockey. Yeah, it is. It's way more fun. It's called Pride of Orange. So if you ever want to see girls learning how to play hockey, tune into Pride of Orange. You appreciate how deep I pull these obscure shows from. That's what I try to do here. Stuff that not everybody knows about or sees. I try to dig deep and find stuff that's unusual. But then again, it gets to the point where it's hard to find copies to get, especially ones that are subtitled. A lot of these are dubbed because they were brought over back in the day and dubbed. At least that's how it worked out in real life. So there's Arthur. And, you know, all the different kings from all the different kingdoms of Britain. They show that he has this special birthmark. That means he's royalty. So, just move along here. So they're talking about uniting Britain. There's a lot of these guys. They're like, see, look at, we have all these. We have to work together. And once we work together, we should invade other countries. And King Arthur's father, whose name is Uther, is like, no, why would we do that? That's just dumb. So this guy is one of the other kings. He gets visited by who I originally thought might have been Morgan Le Fay, but it's not. But she tells him that you are destined to be king of all England. All you have to do is murder people with the other one of the other and frame one of the other kings. He's like, okay, I'll do that. The birthmark of royalty, aka inbreed. That's how it goes. What if people copied it, tattooed their kids? Yeah, they could try. So, yeah, it was funny. I was like, what is his dad's name? And they went, instead of Arthur, it's Uther. So there's the king, Uther, and his queen. He describes meeting Merlin. There's Merlin. But all of a sudden, that night, the Black Knights attack. And they start things on fire, and the king and queen have to try to get away. And they're making for the escape route. But they are waiting for them. The king is struck down, and the queen gets shot in the back by an arrow. She makes it down the stairs. Is he a flat earther? I mean, he looks pretty two-dimensional to me. Yes, James, the Habsburgs. Those are the guys. Come back here and I'll bite your kneecaps off. That's it, David. Yep. So Merlin meets her halfway. She's dying. He grabs Arthur and whisks him away. The knights assume that Arthur is done for. And the castle burns. That's Camelot. It burns. And then years go by. We can see at a mill, we got these dicks who like to run down people on horses because they figure they can. And then we have a young Arthur sticking up for the young lady, or the old lady that got run by. Rim shot for the 2D joke. Hey, thanks. So there goes. Arthur has his brother Kay, and his father or the person that raised him is named Sir Ector. But he didn't like that. He's angry. Those guys treating people like that. So smokes a lot like a Camel cigarette? Maybe. Sir Ector gets a summons to go to... Oh, what's that place again? He's got to go to the cathedral. So away they go. There's that guy. He was the one that led the killing of Arthur's father. There's a lot of scheming going on, but then the Archbishop of Canterbury shows up and says, "Okay, everyone. It has been brought to my attention that this sword in this anvil, whoever can pull the sword out will be king of all England." Hey, those wankers put down our house. Yeah, that's it, eh? Bunch of wankers. Tired of streaming to zero? I am not streaming to zero. So leave me alone. So all the kings gather around and they're like, all right, we're going to try. Everyone gets to try. This guy can't do it. Next up. Yep, he tries it, can't do it. He can't. That guy that ran people down on his horse tries. You know he's a jerk. And he falls off. Arthur laughs at him. They're like, hey, you're going to laugh at this guy? Why don't you come up here and pull the sword out then? And he's like, okay, I'll try. And he does. Spammers obviously can't read what you said. Exactly. Spammers, no spamming. Stop your spamming. So there you go. Arthur's pulled the sword out. But, yes, it's an anvil, not a boulder. But there's some contention. Of course, these other kings are like, we're not going to recognize this guy. Who's to say we didn't loosen the sword for him? But then it's like, look, he's got the birthmark on his arm. He is the son of Arthur. I've just been raising him as my own son. Everybody's like, yep. Hail King Arthur. They do make him king of Camelot, but not king of all Britain. So he has to still prove that he's worthy to be king of all Britain. These guys in the black robes are making their way over. They've got some business with one of the kings there. Remember how the king was framed earlier on, so they're going to get some revenge. He's like, I don't recognize him as the king. So they're going to just hold off. This guy gets ambushed, but saved by a priest. But they're going to go attack Camelot. These guys are going to blame it on those assassins. So over in Camelot, King Arthur tries to regain his memory. You read The Death of Arthur? There's a lot of slew in there. Oh. he's remembering things, but Sir Hector shows him the round table that all the knights sat at. Knights and kings sat at the round table. And he recalls from when he was a little kid. But here we go. Once again, Black Knights are coming to take care of Arthur. One of his men finds the armor of his father, and he's like, "Hey, look, I got this for you. You should put this on." And there we go. He's all dressed as in armor, ready to go. Oh, like Sir Gawain slew Lord A, B, C, D, etc. per battle. I see. I got you, James. So Arthur's all ready to go, and then he gets the word that they're coming to attack. And he's like, they're trying to persuade him. They're like, "You know what? You should run away for now." And he's like, "You know what? I'm just going to have a little flashback here about what I saw." And he recalls that the guy that's the king now was the one that killed his father. And he's like, "I don't think so. I think we're going to counterattack. Who's with me?" Of course, everyone's with him. They try to lift the drawbridge, but it breaks. So now they got to get on their horses and get out there and counterattack. Even before those guys can make it to the castle. It was an entire list. Every battle, a score or more died versus the Knights of the Round Table. They were just that good. So they get out there and they try to counterattack, and they chase them away, but then come running after them, chasing them, where there's more waiting. The fellow that brought Arthur his armor, he gets struck down. He dies on the battlefield. So they're ready again, but then a fog rolls in. A very eerie fog. And the attackers can't see anything. King Arthur sees a knight in green armor. And they're like, "Who is that guy?" Like, "We don't know." So they head out again to attack the Black Knights with the help of the green armored knight. And they take them down. And I believe they drive them off. But we won't know what happens until we watch the next episode of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. La Muerte de Arthur, translated to English, not like a dozen killed 20. Each knight killed 20 to 50. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. And that was King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Another classic of literature painted with an anime style. Very enjoyable. And all dubbed in English. So if you're worried about that, you can find it. It's all dubbed. Moving on to the next one. A lot of you will know this one for sure. His armor is green because it's copper and crap. That oxidized copper. Here we go. This is Alice in Wonderland. You guys have heard of Alice in Wonderland, of course, by Lewis Carroll. It's the opening she has. based on the book Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. There we go. So it starts off with Alice looking in the shop window as her mother and nursemaid are telling her what to do and how to act like a proper lady. Proper ladies don't yell and scream across the street. Her mother's always having such a hard time with her. And Alice is like, okay, thanks. I'm going to stay here, but don't get taken. Don't get swindled by somebody selling you pepper. So she goes into the shop and is looking around. She has to touch everything and just about smashes that vase, but catches it. Sisters of Mercy's song is much shorter. And you can dance to it. All right. So she's looking around through things. She's like, can I look in here? And she finds some stuff. Picture of a magician. And there's his hat. So she likes this hat. And it's got a rabbit in it. A white rabbit. He's like, do you want that hat? She's like, yes, how much is it? He's like, 20 coppers. She's like, okay, here you go. Thanks for the hat. And she heads back to the carriage where her mother and nursemaid are waiting. And her mother's like, what are you wearing that filthy hat for? It's probably full of germs and everything like that. Regular argument ensues between child and parent as to how it's not dirty and filthy and she thinks it is. And so there they go. They're heading back home. She wants Alice to wash up her hands and wash that hat. Because she figures it's so filthy. There's her father. He's busy. Alice pays a visit to her sister, who is busy reading. She doesn't even look up to greet her. She just like, please leave me alone. I love to read. I'm reading. Alice heads into her room. And there's the rabbit out of the hat. And she calls him Benjamin Bunny. He's playing. Oh, but her pet cat starts chasing him around and causing a ruckus. She tells her mother, there's a bunny around here. And she's like, whoa, you're bringing pets home? You're bringing animals here? Stop that. Stop bringing animals home. And that cat really doesn't like that rabbit. But apparently there's a garden party going on and Alice must attend. Her mother and her sister are going out there. Rabbit's getting cornered by the cat. So he's got to try to get away. And there we are at the garden party. It's the cat Uncle Ruckus. I can't remember what she calls that cat. And they're playing some croquet. Of course, the mother has to introduce Alice to all her high society snobby friends. Oh, it looks like the bunny got outside. Try to get away from the cat. But there's a lot of running around. As they're trying to have some nice tea. Of course, Alice takes off. But then she runs into a giant rabbit. Like Boondocks. And the rabbit's late. So Alice goes after with her other bunny, Benjamin Bunny. And away they go. Down, down into the rabbit hole. You swear the studio also did the Saturday morning cartoon Around the World in 80 Days that ran during the early 70s? It might have. It's quite possible. I did look into this because the animation looked almost like it was from Leiji Matsumoto, but it was not. But yeah, there is no doubt they should have been. It's Donnie Darko, run away, Alice, run away. And there we go. Running into Wonderland. Oh, and there looks like the Queen of Hearts castle. She's running right in there. Oh. And there they are. The Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts. And there's a parade going by, so you get to be introduced to all the characters. You can see Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Mad Hatter, the Walrus, playing card soldiers. There's a Humpty Dumpty, Caterpillar, and the Walrus and the Mock Turtle. And of course, the Queen of Hearts. Oh, and it's the Jabberwocky, who is shooting fire everywhere and causing such a ruckus. But Alice slides down his back. And once she's done sliding down his back, she's at home. That rabbit looks super familiar for some reason. You don't think you watched watch this version? Yeah, maybe not. And her mother gives her heck for sliding down the banister. She's like, no, it was the Jabberwocky. But we won't know what happens until the next episode of Alice in Wonderland. We'll have to see where does she go next. You swear you've seen that rabbit somewhere before? Could be. But there you go. That was Alice in Wonderland from 1983. One of the classics done in anime style. Makes it very easy to watch. For us anime fans, we can catch up on the classics of literature. All right, next up, what I'm watching for summer season. Here we go. I have not watched any of 9-9 yet, or Apocalypse Bringer. Cultural Exchange with a Game Center Girl. This is a very cute and really endearing show. it's nice to see the two characters, one from England and one from Japan, and they're trying to communicate with one another. It's really good. It's a good show. Very wholesome. I like it. Detectives these days are crazy. This show, yeah, they are crazy, and it's a lot of wacky characters are showing up. And I hope they manage to solve some really good mysteries here. But some of the things, yeah, they've managed to solve a few things, but nothing too crazy. I'm still liking it, still watching it. As I said earlier in the stream, Gachiakuda is the drama of the season. We get 24 episodes, so they're definitely going to get far along. I don't know if they'll wrap the whole thing up. But it's very grim, dystopian, and very dramatic. You're going to get... It's a very serious show. So if you like that kind of stuff, you should watch Gachiakuda. Hell Teacher Jigoku Sensei Nube. Once again, this guy exorcising demons mostly from students. I do like they bring in some of the Japanese folklore with the yokai. But we'll see. I just about dropped it because he was trying to ask out that other teacher and asking to take her to a zombie movie or something like that, and she hates anything to do with the occult, so the guy's a moron if he doesn't figure that out. So I just about dropped it due to that, but we'll see. It could be on the bubble. Reincarnated Seventh Prince, Season 2. Yeah, I am really liking this. I like the fact that Prince Lloyd is back, and he is getting more magical ability, studying up more magic to learn and take down the bad guys. And it looks like they can't see who the bad guy is yet. When I watched that last episode, nobody knows who the bad guy is yet, so hopefully they find out soon. Because I really do like their magic battles. My Dress Up Darling Season 2. More cosplay, more outfits for Gojo to make for Marin. This is it's one of my favorite shows. And hopefully, will they finally be together? Will they start dating? Will Gojo man up for once? We'll have to wait and see. New Saga. This is time traveling back to a point in his life, because the way things turned out, he wants to have a better result, so now he's really knuckling down rather than being lazy. He's really trying to get ahead of this so he can defeat the demon lord or whoever it was. So I'm liking that, the fact that he's getting serious about getting stronger and able to defeat the big bad. Nukatashi the animation. Well, we found the ecchi series of the season, and that is definitely Nukatashi. So enough said about that. Yeah, you like ecchi, you want to watch stuff like that, tune into Nukatashi. I'm talking to you, Fabric Folds, whenever you get here, or if you're watching this on the replay, this is for you. Onmyo Kaiten Rebirth Verse. Well, from what I saw in the last episode, this guy is impervious to that black mist, but I think something went south when he beat that one Oni, and it looked like he might have become an Oni himself. So that's not good. Reborn as Vending Machine. Yes, I'm really happy with this show. It's season 2. More Vending Machine. What can I say? It's a fun. This is a fun one, and hopefully they can get him. Well, I want to see more transformations, and I want to see everybody get stronger to take down the final boss here. Ruri Rocks. It's all about mineralogy. The young girl is learning about how to find precious stones and such, and going out there into the Japanese countryside and doing just following her older geologist friend and looking for all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's very interesting. I like learning about stuff, and you actually do learn things. See you tomorrow at the food court. This is it's almost like Seinfeld, the anime. They just, 2 girls talk about anything and everything, existential crisis and all that. That's what you're going to get. It's only 6 episodes long, so not much to it. But they just yap away about stuff. Solo Camping for 2. I just about dropped this one because, boy, is the female character annoying. You know, Buddy just wants to camp by himself. He's all prepared. He knows what he's doing. She is not prepared. She doesn't know what she's doing. And she bothers him. And she wants to camp. She wants to do solo camping, but together. So that doesn't make sense. How can you camp solo and still be together? Anyway, she just bugs the hell out of him. So I was ready to drop it because she was just so annoying. Sword of Demon Hunter Kijin Gentosho. This is another serious show. Lots of slicing up and everything like that. It's good, and I'm hoping our main character can finally wrap up what he has to do, finding the one demon and getting rid of her. You've been on a camping trip just like that. You feel for the dude. Yeah, exactly. He's like, just leave me alone. But she won't leave him alone. So it's like, okay. But yeah, Sword of the Demon Hunter. If you want to watch another serious drama, tune into that one. Hey, what's up, Kitty Bear? How you doing? Good to see you. We're just going through some of the shows of this season. Next up, Water Magician. Nice. This is pretty good. This fella is learning how to use his water magic, and he is just what I consider to be OP. And I'm sure some of the people are gonna find out because they doubt his ability. They're like, "Oh, he can't be that strong." But I'm waiting for that. Waiting for somebody to take him to task and be like, "You're not that strong," and then they get owned. Turkey Time to Strike. I expected bowling anime. I didn't expect time travel back to the Sengoku period. And it's like, okay, all these girls that are on the bowling team get whisked back to the Sengoku area. So it's this really threw me off. I'm like, okay, I thought it was going to be about bowling drama, but it's time travel. So I don't know. I'll watch one more episode and see what happens here. Kitty Bear, you're stupid. You just heard Osborne's Mama, I'm Coming Home, and when it started, you thought YouTube was going to play The Day Santa Went Crazy from Weird Al. Oh, yeah. Ugly Mug Epic Fighter. I mean, the guy's OP'd, but he doesn't use it a lot. This is starting to get me. I'm getting frustrated with this. Like, if you're so powerful, use it. You don't need to keep it a secret. So I may drop this one if it doesn't get better. Outcast Restaurant. Yes, this is great. It's got good comedy. It's got good action. You know, the fact that the guy got kicked out of his group, then he goes and starts a restaurant, and then whenever he goes out to help people, it's funny because he just puts a bag over his head with eye holes cut in it, and he's like, "This is fine. Nobody will know who I am. I'll just go out and help people." So that's pretty funny. Oh, and Witch Watch. Witch Watch is continuing on from the spring season, and it's getting better. We're getting a lot of things going on. Wondering who's going to come after our favorite little witch, and we'll have to see whether everyone around her will protect her. Shia LaBeouf. No, he was kicked out, Kitty Bear. Very first episode of Outcast Restaurant, the party leader kicked him out, which was ridiculous because the party leader had asked him to scare off the dragon that was defeating them all, and he did. And then they got back, and he's like, "I didn't ask you to do that." So that just goes to show you the type of character he is. And finally, With You in the Rain. This is a very chill show with a woman who finds what she thinks is a dog, but it turns out it's a tanuki who can like write on some notepads to talk to her. So it's yeah, we'll have to see. She's introduced the tanuki to some of her friends, and we're gonna have to see where this goes. It's gonna be 12 episodes of her playing around with the tanuki. If it slows down any more or gets any further boring, I probably will get rid of it. Stop watching. But we'll have to see what comes of this. And that's all the shows I'm watching this season. I'm sure you guys might be watching some of these already. Or other, like I'd said before, there's such a tsunami of shows that it's easy to miss a lot. There are so many out there now. I'm a dog. No, seriously, I'm a dog. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he said. He's like, "Oh, I'm a dog. I'm a dog." But yes, these shows just got to sit down and take some time, get myself all caught up, because I am behind on a few of them. I have to catch up on Detectives and Turkey, Hell Teacher, and Onmyo. So that's probably what I'm going to spend today on, getting caught up on some of those. Oh yeah, let me do that. There we go. Dog can't write. I'm a smart dog. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like that. The last episode they went to the beach, and he liked the beach, and she was like, she's like, "Oh, I don't like the beach." But they went to the beach and had a good time. We'll have to see what they do next episode. All right, so that this is it. This is it. There's no more classic literature this month. We'll have to wait and see next month the new theme. I'll be working on that in my spare time, figuring out what to do. You still have to watch those last 2 episodes? Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to start wrapping up here, everybody. I just want to thank everybody that came out today, like David Glenn and B17. And, of course, Nico. Always good to see you. And Alex Moore, thanks for coming by. And, of course, Jacob, also known as Tanker. And Godzillionaire, of course, Angry Canadian. Und Karl was here. He stopped by. And Aris. It's always good to see you, Aris. I know you're going to head off and hang out with Elle. And who else was here? Who else? I saw some other people here. Just looking through the list here. James, of course. It's always good to see you, James. Anybody else who was lurking and listening? Appreciate you stopping by. Make sure if you guys are on YouTube, please hit that like button, because YouTube's being all screwy with what they consider a view now. Just does me a favor and keeps me kind of relevant and gets my my view count counted. Like they're like, okay, yes, that actually does count as a view. It's ridiculous. I figure if you tune in and you're watching, you're viewing, so I don't get it. Like, stop screwing around, YouTube. You're just hurting people. Yeah, and definitely, David. Hopefully, we'll see everybody on Tuesday night. Remember to use your strong hand when you slap that like button. Slap it hard. There's other good channels out there. When I'm not streaming, you can tune in to people like Pacific 414 and DJ Ronnie G, or Brandon the Anime Guy, or Carl at the RNG Podcast, or Tomby, or Angry Canadian, or Nerd Pro Lifeform, Punk Waddle. There's also Infinite Metal. He's on Kick and Twitch. And there's also Call Me Kixie. She's a great little VTuber on Twitch. She plays a lot of indie games, and she's very family friendly. You're going to have a great time when you tune into Kixie. She's very friendly. All right. Coming up Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday. Stop on by. I'll try to have some pictures and videos of projects I've been a part in. You can learn about the skilled trade. We can see a lot of the stuff. I saw a video the other day of somebody sent me a video. I believe it was Serranos. Somebody was trying to loosen a wheel nut off a car by using a jack stand and lowering it down, and they broke the driver. They broke the 1/2-inch drive they were using, and it's like, don't do this. We'll have a look at that video on Tuesday. After that Saturday, I'm still working on Oracle of Seasons. I made it through that last dungeon. I gotta try to find where the next one is and be able to upgrade my my staff so that I can do the Power of Autumn. So there's that to look forward to. And then on Sunday will be the next theme of the month for August. Haven't figured out yet, but I'll have something by the time the next Sunday rolls around, so I hope to see you all there. Join me on Sunday Anime Chat. Well, thanks for coming out, everyone. I appreciate it. I had fun. I hope you did too. And I hope to see you guys on Tuesday or next weekend. But until then, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.